Hey guys, for today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the celebrity fragrance Crush by Rihanna. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on this scent, and I'll be sharing with you all of the scent combinations that I have tested out with Crush. So for the scent Crush, the top notes are bergamot, mandarin orange, pink pepper. Middle notes are ylang ylang, red berries, pink rose, and base notes are musk, cedar, and patchouli. So this scent is really good. At first, my first time testing this out, I was so impressed with the scent itself. It was probably my favorite scent off of First Impression by Rihanna. So this smells like an orange crush soda, slightly mixed with Swedish fish that is similar to A Thousand Wishes. It really reminds me of a less sweet version of A Thousand Wishes by Bath & Body Works. It has the sweetness, but it's not quite as sweet. And it reminds me of candy Swedish fish, but you add citrus notes, and it is more grown up than A Thousand Wishes. So it's like you took A Thousand Wishes, you took a part of that, but you added some citrus notes. And I would say it almost also smells like an orange crush soda. It has that slightly metallic edge to it because it also smells like the aluminum can a little bit. If you think of the way the aluminum can smells when you drink an orange crush soda, it has that smell in it as well. So it kind of captures the whole orange crush soda. So I thought that was interesting about the scent. And overall, it's just very pretty. Now this scent also slightly reminds me of, only slightly, if you guys have smelled Gucci Premier, that scent almost smells unisex to me because it has a leather in it, I believe, and the leather comes across as like kind of like metal, or I would say like money. It kind of smells like money to me, and they both have this sort of interesting note that comes across as either, like for this one it smells like an aluminum can, and for that scent it kind of smells like money and metals. So it's like the two both have that note that is so similar to me that is why they kind of remind me of one of each other. But this one is a lot more girly because it has that like sweetness added to it. It has the orange notes, and then it also smells like Swedish fish slightly. So I find this one a little bit easier to wear. I had to give away the other one because it was just a little too money smelling like to me. So that's what I also have to say about Crush itself. But overall, this scent is really pretty. My biggest qualm with it is it does not last long. I would say 3 hours it lasts, but it fades slightly. And after 3 hours, you can barely smell it. But if you smell up close to wrist, you can, but it's very faint. And the scent lasts like maybe 6 hours with a faint smell. So it really fades fast, and I find that the projection is not even that great. I don't care about like longevity that much, but it's more like the projection where this scent kind of falls flat and it's disappointing. I would say with good projection, it lasts like an hour, but then it fades even after like the 3 hour mark. I can still smell it, but it's just a lot lighter and it's more like a skin scent. And then after the 6 hour mark, it's like I can't even smell it anymore. So that was a little disappointing. So it's not the best longevity wise. It is pleasant, but it's better to pair with other scents if you want it to last. This scent, and honestly, if this scent lasted longer, this might be my favorite Rihanna scent. But because it doesn't last, it ended up not being my favorite. So I'm going to share with you guys all of the scent combinations that I've tested out with it now. So the first one is A Thousand Wishes. So A Thousand Wishes with Crush lasts 6 hours together, where you can smell both. I will say, however, 1,000 Wishes lasts longer at 8-hour mark, and Crush completely disappears after 6-hour mark. But it fades quite a bit after the 4-hour mark. So even after the 4-hour mark, the Crush scent is really disappearing. However, these go very well together. Crush reminds me of Orange Crush soda in aluminum can and Swedish Fish. And then 1,000 Wishes has the Swedish Fish smell, but it's a little bit sweeter. So it brings out the girly side of Crush more, and more of that Swedish Fish like candy smell. So I think these pair really well together, if not the best. I love these two together. And even though they didn't last like the longest, I would say, like, if you're out somewhere, what you would do is you want to like reapply Crush after about the 4-hour mark, and that way it will really get the scent to like last. Okay, so the next scent combo I have tested out with this fragrance is Happy Vibes. So Crush with Happy Vibes, this lasts about 4 hours together strong. After the 4-hour mark, they fade. It fades after the 4-hour mark, and you could still smell it faintly by 6-hour mark. And then I would say they smell really decent together. Happy Vibes has stronger, almost fruity cologne vibe, like Mentos or Skittles. But it does pair really nice with Crush, because Crush smells like Orange Crush soda, so they go together decent. Now, they're not like an amazing match though, because I find Happy Vibes to be a little bit stronger. I would say Happy Vibes lasts about 6 hours. So it's stronger than Crush, and I find it still kind of slightly takes over a little bit. But Happy Vibes does have that like Mentos cologne kind of smell to it. So that's why I feel like it's stronger, it's more musky. But they do pair nice together. They're just not like my favorite scent combo. Okay, so the next one I'm going to share with you guys is Crush with Sunshine Mimosa. So with Sunshine Mimosa, they smell really good together, like an aquatic citrus bubbly scent. But Crush disappears way too fast. I didn't smell it after the 2-hour mark. And Sunshine Mimosa lasts like 6+ hours, or I should say 6 hours. So that was disappointing. I felt like even with pairing Crush with Sunshine Mimosa, it only lasted about 2 hours together before Crush really just like disappeared, and I didn't really smell it. Maybe if I like held my nose to my wrist, I could smell a little bit, but other than that, I felt like it didn't last very well, especially disappointing because like I'd be at work and I couldn't smell it anymore. So for that reason, it wasn't my favorite, but I do think that these actually paired quite good together. It smelled like an aquatic citrus bubbly drink. So for that reason, I thought it was nice, but you'd have to reapply Crush after every 2 hours. And after the 6-hour mark, you'd have to reapply both. So just so you guys know. Okay, so the next scent that I paired Crush with was Orange Vanilla Twist by Bath & Body Works. I love this pairing. They smell so good together. Crush gives it more of a soda and fruity vibe, because Orange Vanilla Twist smells like ice cream. It smells like, it smells like a, what do you call it? It does smell like an Orange Vanilla Twist, or orange soda with, what is it called? A float, kind of smell, or sherbet, whatever you want to call it. But if you mix it with Crush, it kind of brings out more of the citrus notes. So I thought that they paired really good together. But it doesn't last super long, like 3 hours together, where you can smell both. But still, Orange Vanilla Twist overpowers Crush, and then that one will last all day. So in that sense, even though they pair nice together, Crush gives it an extra citrus scent. They smell good together. I feel like Crush becomes more like Orange Vanilla Twist, however, rather than Orange Vanilla Twist really meshing well with Crush. So I think Orange Vanilla Twist overall powers Crush. Even though they smell decent together, it's like you smell Orange Vanilla Twist 100 times over. So for that reason, I don't think these were the best scent combo pairings, because it's not like it blends in with Crush, it blends in with Orange Vanilla Twist. So for that reason, I don't think it makes Crush really stand alone as a scent combo, because you're making Orange Vanilla Twist the spotlight. So for that reason, not the best scent combo, but they pair really nice together. And if you want to add a little something extra to Orange Vanilla Twist, Crush would be a good option for that. So it just depends on what you're looking for. But overall, because it wasn't the best scent combo where they really balanced each other, that was the only reason why I don't think they're the best for a combo. Okay, moving on. So I have Crush with Daisy Oh So Fresh. So I tried these two together, and I do have to say this. This smelled like dandelions for an hour. Like, it was just straight up smelling like weeds. Smells like dandelions. So I don't love the smell of dandelions. I'm gonna be completely honest. It smells really bitter. I love the way dandelions look, but the smell, not the best. So wasn't a fan of this combo. Once it settles into the skin and completely dries down, the smell is a lot better and it smells nice. Only slightly like weeds or wildflowers type of smell, but it gets better. But Oh So Fresh takes over after 3-hour mark, and it lasts for the rest of the 8+ hour day. So Daisy Oh So Fresh is just way too strong to pair with Crush, I feel like, because it takes over the scent. And then on top of it, paired together, they don't really mesh very well. After the dry down, they're okay, but I think what's kind of happening is the Oh So Fresh is taking over and Crush is dying down. So together, they kind of just smell way too bitter, slightly brings out the metallic notes of Crush. So I think that's what's giving it that off-putting scent. So not a fan of these together, even though Daisy Oh So Fresh lasts all day. So not a fan. Okay, Daisy Love with Crush. So these smell beautiful together. It lasts 3 hours together, and then Love takes over for the rest of the day. So this one, however, the Daisy Love, this would be a good scent combo, but just know, even though together they smell really well and they balance each other out beautifully, Daisy Oh So Love takes over after 3-hour mark. So overall, the scent combo worked really well, but you have to reapply Crush after every 3 hours. So that's the disappointing thing with this scent combination. But on the bright side, if you just want to add something extra to Daisy Oh So Love, it will last all day still, so not bad to pair these together. But I don't think they balance each other out enough to be considered like this amazing, beyond beautiful scent combo. Okay, so the next one I paired Crush with was Love and Sunshine. So these smell pretty together. Love smells like an aquatic, bright, lemony scent, and Crush smells like orange crush soda. So I find that these two balance each other out. They make it really bright, and they pair very nice together. I would say they lasted about 6 hours before I would say Crush started to, I really barely smell Crush. That's the biggest issue with a lot of these scent combinations, is the other scent lasts longer, but I still smelled Crush for 6 hours, so these paired pretty decent together. And then after the 6-hour mark, I smelled more of the Love and Sunshine. But overall, these did work really nice together. I really liked the way they smelled together. It just smelled like a bright citrus scent. I felt like the Crush kind of gives it more of that drink vibe. Love and Sunshine's a little bit more floralish, a little bit more clean, like fresh smelling. So I think the Crush kind of just adds like this bubbly drink scent to it. So I really like that. And I think these pair very nice together. So I really like this combo. Even though the scent is getting on the older side, they worked pretty well together. Okay, so the next combo I'm going to share with you guys is Crush with Fiji Sunshine Guavatini. These last about 5 hours together, then Crush fades, and Fiji lasts a little bit longer, and they both smell bright and fruity. So I think these two paired really nice together as well. Obviously, I think orange, because this one smells like an orange Crush soda, and this one smells like a guava martini drink. They pair really good together, so I don't find anything like off-putting about these scents. Just know after like the 5 hour mark, you might have to reapply Crush if you want this scent to last. So, you know, it still holds up better than some of the other scent combos, but it didn't last all day. So I would say about halfway through the day, it might be a good idea to reapply the Crush scent. Okay, so the next scent combo I'm going to share with you guys is Crush with Bahamas Passion Fruit and Banana Flower. This lasts about 6 hours together. Then Bahamas takes over, but smells good together. I would say like Orange Crush soda paired with Swedish Fish and Banana Laffy Taffies. So I really like this scent combo because it gives me like such vacation vibes. And whenever I'm on vacation, I think of like Bahamas Passion Fruit Banana Flower because it smells like Laffy Taffy. Like if you're going to a touristy spot and you know they have like those candy shops, that's like the same type of vibe as Bahamas Passion Fruit and Banana Flower. It kind of is a mix between that and like an aquatic scent, like you're right by like the breeze of the like lake or ocean and you feel it come on you. That's kind of the mix. So it's like aquatic scent mixed with Banana Laffy Taffies, and then with the Crush it just adds this drink Orange Crush soda kind of scent to it. So they pair very nice together, I feel like. I just wish, if anything, I just wish it lasted a little bit longer, but honestly, for 6 hours, it's not bad. The longevity, I thought it was pretty good, and you just reapply through halfway throughout the day, and then it will last longer. So I think this scent combo was pretty decent. Okay, the next one I want to share with you guys is Crush with the Eau de Juice. This is the extra concentrated body mist. This is the lemon one, I believe. But these two smell really good together as well. They last 6 hours together and they smell really good together. It's like this bright candied lemon scent mixed with Orange Crush soda and Swedish Fish. So can't really complain about the scent combo. I think they balance each other beautifully. They work really well together. So for that reason, I really like this scent combo, and they still lasted a decent amount of time together. Then after 6 hours, the Eau de Juice takes over. So yeah, the Crush overall isn't going to last the longest. To be honest, you're going to probably want to apply it at least halfway through the day if you want to have a really good scent combo. But it still works pretty well with this scent, and I find that I could still smell both pretty equally for the most part. Even though the Eau de Juice was a little bit stronger, it wasn't too strong that it overpowered Crush. Okay, so the next scent combo that I'm going to share with Crush is Fairy Tale. So this scent combo, I like the two together, lasted for the whole 8-hour shift, and I could still smell Crush a little bit. But all that was left was the powdery orange soda scent. So, what was I going to say? With Fairy Tale, it gives that extra powderiness and more of the Orange Crush soda type scent. So Fairy Tale has Orange Blossom, which complements the orange notes that Crush has. I like the combo even though Fairy Tale was a lot stronger. So Fairy Tale is stronger than the Crush, obviously. I feel like it's a strong scent overall. It has the beautiful orange blossom notes, and I think that complements the orange Crush soda part that Crush has. So I think that they do pair nice together, but I did kind of smell the more like powdery notes. It brought out more of the powdery notes that Crush had. So that was my only qualm with it, but overall I thought it was pretty good because they did last a whole 8-hour day. So that was really decent. The next scent combo I'm going to share with you guys is Crush with Forever Red. So this lasts 8 hours, smells really good together since both have like the Swedish fish note. I thought that these paired really nice together. So if anything, it just gives more like a citrus note to Forever Red, makes it really pretty together. I would say it did smell pretty, but my big thing with these two, Forever Red did clash a little bit because it has this like warm note to it. So Forever Red has like this rummy vanilla note. So I also thought that this brought out the powderiness that Crush had. So in that sense, I felt like there was something a little bit striking and a little bit off about it. If Forever Red just had that like pomegranate bubbly note, it would have went really well together. But because of the rum vanilla note, I thought these two clashed a little bit. But they did last a long time. But that was my only kind of qualm about it. The next scent combo is Crush with Poppy. So these two last 8 hours. They smell really good together. Crush gives this extra citrus scent, and Poppy smells good like rhubarb mixed with bright florals, slightly aquatic scent. So this just overall smelled beautiful together. I really like these together. They lasted a long time. Poppy just gives this beautiful tart, like florally fruity scent. And then Crush just adds that extra citrus note. So I really like these together. I think they worked beautifully. They just smell like it gives, if anything, Poppy gives Crush like this slightly aquatic twist. So I really like the two together. I think they worked really well together and they smelled good. Last, I have Crush with Strawberry Soda. So I like these two together. I think they work really nice. My big thing, so Strawberry Soda to me smells like the red Fruit Roll-Ups. It smells just like a red strawberry Fruit Roll-Up. So that's what it smells like. And then mixed with Crush, I think it works nice because Crush kind of has like the orange soda twist to it. It has a slightly metallic scent to it. But it also has like this Swedish fish scent. So I think that these two work really nice together. My biggest qualm with this is I felt like Strawberry Soda doesn't last very long. So they both kind of fade after the 3-hour mark. So in that sense, not the best longevity. And that was kind of disappointing. So that was my overall thoughts with those. Okay, guys, so I'm going to try my best to rank these from my favorites down to my least favorites. So my favorite scent combo, I would say, if I were to pick all of these scent combos, it would be 1,000 Wishes with Crush. I just thought that these worked the best together. They balanced each other the best, and they smelled beautiful together. So love these two. Love the Swedish fish scent that they both share, and the Crush soda balances really nicely with the Swedish fish note that 1,000 Wishes has. So overall, this was the best combo. Okay, my number one. Now for the number two, I think I'm going to skip out on longevity because I kind of have to go with scents that I thought paired really nice together. And I would say I would have to give it to Daisy Love. I just thought that these smelled really beautiful together, even though Daisy Love did seem to last a lot longer. I think that these worked really nice together and they smelled really good. The next one I would pick, my third favorite, would be the Eau de Juice with Crush. So the reason why I'm picking OJ Juice in the third spot is I felt like lemon goes really well with orange, and this was a bright lemon scent. There was nothing too fresh or cleaner like about it. So I felt like that this had to be the next spot. And then the next one I would pick would be the, where is it? The Love and Sunshine. This one, it's a little bit more cleaner like on the lemon because it has that freshness. I didn't pick it for the third spot. I decided to pick it for the fourth. But these also smell beautiful together with, even though this one leans a little bit floral and lemon, they work really well together with the orangey soda mixed with the lemon. Even though it's a fresher take, it still smells really beautiful together. Then my next favorite, I would have to give it to Poppy. So Poppy also, I felt like smelled really beautiful with this scent. Poppy gives it this nice brightness, more aquatic leaning, gives it this extra zingy, tangy punch note to it. So I thought that, rhubarb and the poppy note smelled really good with the orange crush soda part. So I thought that these two paired really well together. Then I would have to give my next favorite to Orange Vanilla Twist. Even though I feel like Orange Vanilla Twist takes over quite a bit, I have to say it worked really beautifully together and they smelled really nice. Even though Orange Vanilla Twist takes over, I felt like the Crush kind of adds this extra like soda note. And if you want to bring out the soda, the orange soda, it really pairs really well together. My next favorite, I would have to give it to Fiji Sunshine Guavatini. This would be the 7th place. I think that these two pair very nice together as well. They both smell like drinks. Fiji smells like a guava drink, and then Crush smells like orange crush soda. So I feel like you can't go wrong. Even though I felt like other scents had were better pairings, they still lasted a decent amount of time together, like halfway through the day. So I still like the combo. Next, I'm gonna have to give it to Sunshine Mimosa. I also think that these pair really nice together because they have both the orangey notes. I have to say, this will be the 8th spot. I think it was pretty decent. I just think the longevity could have been better, but other than that, they paired nice. Okay, the next spot, I'm gonna have to give it to Bahamas Passion Fruit and Banana Flower. This would be the 9th place. This also smelled pretty good together. I just think that the Bahamas took over a little bit, but overall these worked really nice together. Didn't have too much complaints with the scent, so that's why it's getting the 9th spot. I just like the other ones a little bit more. Now for my more like least favorites, I guess you could say. I'm gonna say Crush with Happy Vibes. This was still decent. I have to say I liked it. I just like the other ones more, the other combinations more with the Crush scent. I thought this would go better together and it didn't go as good as I thought it would, which is why it's getting the 10th place. But it still smells decent. This still wasn't bad together. And somewhat the longevity, I mean, it could have been worse, so I'm not complaining with that. I'm just saying that the other scent combos did smell a little bit better together. Next spot I'm gonna give it to is Forever Red. Forever Red with Crush. So this one, it would have been so good together. Forever Red has that Swedish Fish note where it brings out the Swedish Fish, so does Crush. However, Forever Red smells more vanilla, and I find that both the scents kind of fought against each other, and because the Forever Red had that vanilla rum note to it, there was something a little bit off-putting about Crush with it, because Crush has that, it brings out kind of the metallic notes of Crush and the powdery notes, so I felt like these two didn't pair as good as I hoped they would together. Then my next scent combo would be Fairy Tale with Crush. These could work decent together, but overall I didn't think the scent was as good as some of the other ones. I was slightly disappointed with the way it smelled together. I think that Fairy Tale just brought in the powdery notes of Crush, but other than that, like, it lasted a long time. The longevity was there, but it kind of brought out the notes of Crush that I didn't want to be emphasized. So for that reason, it was almost in the last position. Oh guys, I forgot to put strawberry soda in. I would put strawberry soda before Forever Red. And the only reason why is this one smells like Fruit Roll-Ups. I think it worked well with Crush, but the longevity was not there. So for that reason, I'm gonna put it before Forever Red. So sorry about that. Okay, and the last scent combo that I thought was the worst together was Daisy Oh So Fresh with Crush. This was just two dandelion smelling together. They paired really weird together. I didn't like the match at all. It just kind of combat and fought against each other. I felt like this brought out like the dandelion scent together, and then on top of it, it brought out like the Crush. If anything, the Crush notes that were brought out were all metallic-y, so I found that these two just fought against each other. They didn't work well, and they smelled off. So for that reason, this is my least favorite. All right, you guys, that is my review of Crush by Rihanna and all of the scent combinations that I tested out with it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you guys have a great day.